Hey, how's it going today? I hope you're having an awesome day. Today we're going to be talking all about that spec ad I made at the very beginning of this video. Today's video is mainly going to be for my videographers out there and how you can make $500 today. Except this video will also be useful for other creatives and other people trying to learn more about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, how to look up clients to pitch, and all of the goodies on those topics. Okay, so first things first, in this video we're going to be talking about a little business strategy, and then we're going to be jumping into the video itself and how I filmed it and how I edited it, and then we are going to finalize with an actual email pitch and how to pitch clients for video work, especially stuff like this and getting Facebook ads. So recently, a lot of my client work has revolved around creating Facebook ads. And when I say Facebook, this also means Instagram ads, because to run an Instagram ad, you need to do it on Facebook, or it's initialized on Facebook, I should say. So first things first, I want to talk about the studio and how it's kind of filmed. I literally filmed it on my dinner table with one dinky little light, which you'll see. But the key is the product. So think about the product you want to do a spec ad for. The ad you're gonna make is gonna be 15 seconds or less. I did 20 seconds, but try and keep it under 15 seconds. And again, the key is that you can film it in your own home. I picked a can of kombucha, but think about other businesses, other industries, other products that you could film in your very own home and make something relatively interesting on. Some examples I could think of off the top of my head are like local coffee roasters, local breweries, or like businesses, maybe local wineries. It doesn't even have to be a can, right? It could be like a meal, or anything that you think you could film at home. I'm sure the list goes on, but I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head, so I don't really know exactly. But the point is that you can film it at home. Okay, so now that you picked a product, the key is you want to pick a smaller company. So if you picked soda or whatever, Pops, you're not going to approach Coca-Cola for this, because they have multi-million-dollar, budgets, and they're not going to be hiring the solo starting out videographer for a project like this. Think of something local. We want to find companies with a small following. My girlfriend came home and she was like, "Oh, I got you this kombucha because I know you've been wanting kombucha lately." And I looked at it, I was like, how am I gonna make a spec ad about this? So the first thing I did is I looked up the company on Instagram, Remedy Drinks. These guys have 80,000 followers, which is actually kind of a lot, I was like, ooh, they're gonna be pretty big for me. But I did a little digging and I looked under their videos, and they really don't have any videos. I mean, 6,000 views, 80,000 followers, not huge. I mean, they have some videos in here, but they're not like insane videos, and they haven't posted any of them really recently, is kind of what I learned. Most of their stuff was just things like this, kind of like flashing, whatever, photo, kind of animated photo ads. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna target them. I'm gonna try this spec ad out. The next thing we need to know before we approach this company is, do they actually have a marketing budget? How do we know if they're actually willing to spend money to run Facebook or Instagram ads? What if they're tiny and just starting out? Like, their following doesn't really mean if they have money or not. So this is one of my favorite things that I just learned recently. We are gonna find out. So we're gonna go to Google, and we're gonna type in Facebook ad library, okay? This thing is so sick. So Facebook ad library, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna go category all ads. You can look up any company in the world and find out exactly what ads they are running right now, today, all their live ads on Facebook by just doing this one simple thing. So you could search Coca-Cola and find out, but because we're researching my company, we're gonna do Remedy. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Remedy Drinks. Let's see what's up. Pops up right away. And now I already did this, but look, so they got a 4:5 aspect ratio here. Again, similar kind of ad. So they got 14 seconds, basically just pop-ups, right? Whatever, a little animated ad. I'm not logged in here, so we can't see these other ones, but here's a square ad, so they at least know, you know, there's two different aspect ratios here. But again, this is a still shot, right? There's really nothing special to this. So yeah, really there's nothing special about that those ads, and that's kind of why I'm targeting them, right? Like, I want to come in with something different. I want to come in with something that they don't have. If they had all these beautiful videos that were perfectly advertised all over Instagram and Facebook, well, chances are they're not going to hire me for something like this. So you want to push on those weak points. You want to make sure that they don't have anything like this, and that you're going to provide value for them, something that they don't already have. Okay, so we now know what ads they're running. We now know that we're going to use this company, and we're going to go ahead with this spec ad because we think that they might just pay us. Now that we have chosen the industry, the product, and the company, and the industry is kind of key because we're going to reach out to this company, but we're also going to use our spec ad to approach the whole industry. People have zero imagination. The general public, people that don't know anything about video, if you made a great video about gymnastics, people do not know how well of a workout video you can make, okay? They want you to make something very specific for them. So if you make a kombucha video or another can product and you send it to them, they're gonna understand, okay, this guy, I know exactly how my product could fit into that video. And that's what they need. So you're gonna pick coffee roasters, local breweries, whatever it is, and you're gonna make an ad, and then we're gonna fire it off to the whole industry, as many people as we can think of, so that when they see products, they can at least picture their own product in those ads. Okay, that was a mouthful. I'm gonna show you guys quickly how we filmed this. I did a little behind the scenes just to show you like literally how easy of an ad it was. So take a look at this little studio setup. We are in my tiny, loud, and pretty messy apartment right now to give you a quick look around. But the more important thing is we in the studio. So check this out. We got the tripod on deck. We got my $20 light. If you don't have a light, you should make something like this. I think this cost me like $20 or $30. I'll put a link to the video of how I made it in the description. And of course, we got the product. So gonna get some shots of it, you know, just rotating like this. I want to get some real close-ups of just like kombucha, the logo, all about those fine details. Then we're gonna mix it up into a 15-second real kind of Instagram ad, because companies are in need of those right now. So yeah, let's get into the shooting. All right, we got the tripod set up. Don't forget this step here. We got the spray bottle. Just gotta spray it. Ooh, I should have recorded that, dude. So this is what we are working with. We're just gonna record. I'm gonna hit it with some, it's called this sweat, just on. Ooh. Oh, that has gotta work. That has gotta work. We are checking out these shots on set on my bed, obviously. Couple things I learned already. It's called, but I love these drops just coming down. I really wanted to get sweat dripping down this side. Always check your clips on set. You know how they look. But yeah, I love the sweat coming down there. Honestly, I don't even really need this piece of paper because the bottom of the can is out of focus. Okay, so really what I'm trying to do here is just kind of stack up a bunch of B-roll. It's really supposed to just be a really short 10-15 second ad, put some fun music in there, little cool color grade, maybe some overlays and stuff like that. But the idea is for shooting, I'm just gonna get really low aperture stuff, some random kind of camera movements. I mean, a lot of it's tripod stuff, so when it's on the tripod, I'm trying to move the can and just kind of get some dynamic stuff, but pretty simple stuff. Like really, we're gonna be shooting for like less than 20 minutes here. Okay, so on this one, I'm getting a super close up. I set manual focus to the closest focus point possible, which is basically the front of the can here. So that's the one cool thing about this lens is it's almost like macro in a way. but I'm just gonna keep getting a couple more rotating shots here, so just spinning it on spot. Okay, all right, now to be honest, like, I think that's kind of all we need. The one thing I wanted to finish this off with was just like a nice pour, basically. Nice pour, maybe a close-up of the pour, and then a final product shot. So the only thing is after that, you know, it's kind of game over. So I hope we have enough. I might shoot a little more stuff, but I think we have enough for it. So we are going for this final shot here. I might change my aperture to like 1.7 just because I'm scared of putting the can down out of focus. So I got a chilled glass here. I think I'm just gonna go for a close-up pour. So we'll get this like right here. The problem is I only have one of these cups. Or I guess cans, not cups. But all right, and I am shooting it in 120 frames per second. So we got that slow-mo. Oh, get the bubbles, get the bubbles, get the bubbles. Go for pour number 2. Maybe I'll just overflow it a little bit. I spilled. Wow, okay. Finally, we're gonna get one last product shot. And I think I'm gonna get one last shot here. Ooh, I kind of like that. I'm gonna do that one more time. I feel like that wasn't even it. Ooh, I like that one. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a wrap. So let's hop back into the editing room. But first thing is first, let me enjoy that. Honestly, it's pretty, I was about to swear, pretty damn good. I used to hate kombucha. It's so good now. See you guys in the editing room. All right, boom. So yeah, basic, super basic. All those shots were basically tripod shots. I think some of them were handheld, but they were so shaky I didn't even end up using them. So pretty much every single shot was a tripod shot. So now we're gonna jump into the sequence here. I just wanna show you how easy of an ad this is to make. It probably took me 20 minutes to film. It probably took me about half an hour to edit. You could literally do this in 1 hour. And yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty simple. So first thing, we have a couple overlays. You can see we got this flash overlay. So without that, there's no flash. With it, you know, we got the flash there. We have dust particles and just like a little film burn. I honestly just, you know, want to give a bit more texture to the intro here. But look at this shot. This is a tripod shot here. And if you turn off the transform thing, it's literally just a tripod shot. And I just sprayed this with the bottle and got the drips coming down. That was the idea for this one. And then, yeah, like we have a zoom in transition, sound effect. I sprayed the bottle lots to get all these droplets on it to make it look yummy and tasty. I shot pretty much this whole ad in f1.4. I'm on the Sony a6300 with the Sigma 16mm f1.4. Really not a crazy setup if you think about it. I love the lens, but like I definitely don't have the best videography setup out there. But yeah, I mean, this is also something you could film with an iPhone, so don't get discouraged if you don't even have something like that. But yeah, I just really wanted like a lot of can details. which is what I got there. You know, the tab, people, whatever, then kind of zoom in on the logo. We got another zoom in transition on the drop of the song. Literally just use the audio to camera for this clip, just poured it, and yeah, just literally just, oh, I got that, you know, that dropped the ice cube. That was kind of fun. My hero shot didn't even work out. I had a shot of the can and the drink together, and it was so shaky I couldn't even use it. So I actually used the same clip as here again, just cropped differently, just like a little more zoomed in. So I'm honestly kind of like bummed that shot didn't work out, because I think it would have capped off the video perfectly. And that's to kind of go and say, like, this video isn't amazing. It's not like the most insane video I literally had every shot taken on a tripod. But from a business perspective, it's so valuable. This is scroll stopping stuff here, you know? Also, last things last, like, I made that in Final Cut, you know? If you can make it in Final Cut, you can make it in any editing software. You can make it in Premiere, you can make it in DaVinci or whatever else you're using. It's a basic edit is the point I'm trying to get at here. All right? People that run Facebook ads, businesses that run Facebook ads, they're in constant need of stuff like this. Constant need. And if you can deliver an ad for them that converts, I can guarantee you they would pay a lot of money. They would pay a very big budget for an ad that converts. And that's what we're doing for them, right? So you can provide that value. It's all about providing value. It's no longer, hey, can I make a video of this? It's solving their problems. And every business has a problem of increasing sales. So you're gonna hit them with this in the value proposition. Okay, so now we're gonna contact the business. So we're gonna hop on their website. Every website ever has a contact us page. We're gonna try and find the marketing manager or the person in charge of marketing. But if you can't, you can just contact their general email. It's pretty important you wanna contact their email directly. This little forum that most websites have, this is for customers to contact them, right? Not businesses. So try and find an email, and then yeah, we're gonna type out a little email pitch. And this email pitch I'm about to share with you is going to work in very many ways, and I would highly, highly recommend you use this format for something similar or any other video pitch you're going to do. Okay. So there's basically two ways you can approach this. If you want, you can give them this video for free and offer to make something else. The second thing is you can just show them and then you can offer for them to buy it. Now, I want to share with you a business strategy that is lethal. This is almost unbeatable. If you provide value first, aka I'm gonna give you this free video, or I'm gonna show you this video and give it to you at a discounted price, provide value first before you ask for anything, you are going to win very often, okay? It's a pretty hard to beat strategy. That's why a lot of businesses do this. A lot of businesses do, like if you go to their website, it says sign up for emails, we'll give you 10% off your first order. That's providing value first. It works very well. And that's how we're gonna approach this email, okay? The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that nobody wants to be sold on anything anymore. The new sales techniques is not to sell somebody on something. People want to decide that they're coming to the decision themselves. So you basically just want to pretend that you're offering something politely, which you are, and when they come back, if they make the decision to buy themselves, that's the new sales. But you're gonna come out authentically, and you're just gonna talk from the heart, right? So we now have an email, and this is our little email pitch, and this is a really good baseline email to go with. And this is the email approach that you would wanna take if you wanna basically just reach out to a company and make it sound like you're just offering to help out. Because really that's what you're doing, and if they need anyone, you're going to get the phone call. So let's take a look. Hi there, my name is Handra. I'm a videographer, and my mission is to help businesses increase sales by creating scroll-stopping social media. So it's just like, okay, this guy's legit, you know, this is what he does. I recently tried out a remedy kombucha, and it was hands down the best kombucha, one of the best kombuchas I've ever had. It's just like, I love your product. Like, I know you guys are on a good mission. I support what you do. I loved it so much, I want to create a video showcasing your product. You can view the video here. I'm just gonna link this to a Google Drive. Just a Google Drive thing. They can just check out the video, you know? And I'm gonna make it so that they can only view the video, basically, okay? So they're only gonna be able to view it. And if you'd like to use it, they won't be able to download it. Okay, there we go. And if you'd like to use it in ads on Facebook or Instagram, please let me know. I'm also happy to add in your logo or make any changes you might have. Just let them know, like, if you want something different, like, I can do that for you. This is just like something I made, you know, like, keep it casual. Next thing is, if you ever need any help creating videos, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. You're there for them. You're just there to support, you know? You're literally just, can I help you out, you know? Because again, people don't want to be sold on anything, right? So this is a really good approach to take. And this is what you're gonna say to as many other companies as you can. So just hear me out. So if they get back to you and they're like, hey, we love this, you'd be like, look, okay, something like this, I charge $300 for. It takes me a full day to make, so in one aspect ratio, I can give it to you for $300. However, if you like a vertical version, if you would like a square version, if you would like a 4x5 version, I can do all that for you, but the re-editing takes some time. And also, while I'm at it, why don't I chop up a couple versions in 6 seconds, so you now have a 6-second ad vertical, 15-second ad vertical, 6-second square, and blah, 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 and so on. And you'd be like, you know what, all that editing takes me another day. But for you, I'll give you a small discount. It's gonna be $500, and I'll give you 5 ads, 5 variations of this ad. $500, they're like, ads that convert, I get 5 ads, $500. That's pretty damn worth it. It's not that much work. You can film this in half an hour. Worst comes to worst, what happens? You have one more business in the world that knows that you create videos. So it's win-win. You gotta do that outreach, you gotta get those clients. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I'm gonna say is, you now have a spec ad, some example work, you got some portfolio stuff. You're gonna send this to as many companies in that industry that you can think of with a very similar template. I made a spec ad of a similar product. I tried yours the other day and I absolutely loved it. I mean, don't go around lying, but like, you know, do what you gotta do. And yeah, that's basically it. You're gonna reach out to as many companies as you can, and they're gonna get back to you with some fire. Not everybody's gonna say yes, but you're gonna start taking steps in the right direction. So that is it for this one. It was kind of quick, snappy, and fast. It was probably a long video, but it was like snappy, quick, you know, teaching. Anyways, I hope you guys took something from this. You know, I'm just trying to provide value. I'm on my way to becoming a full-time filmmaker myself. I'm on my journey to making videography my full-time career. It's my dream. I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm just here to share the things I learn along the way. So that's all I did today. So have a great one. I love you so much. Peace.